Fuck the law, fuck the rules, just some lames, yeah. We survive, gang of ghouls robbing graves, yeah. The law, I'ma disregard. Digging in the dirt, wearing my favorite leotard. Whoa, I'm a fool, I'm a ghoul eating body parts. It's so true, I'm so cruel, call me Tony Stark, sheesh. I got that liquid fire flow, misfit attire, big nose, built like a Honda, forehead is steel. Shit talking, I got you, pain I'll make you feel, motherfucker.
Wait, Mr. Ghoul. What's this about Tony Stark, dude? It doesn't even make sense. By the way, we do appreciate your effort, but if a listener out there wants to submit their little rap-a-doo,
oh my god,
we might look into them for the theme song of the podcast.
I did my best.
I know you did, Mr. Ghoul. I know you did. Ghouls and Ghosts, welcome to episode 3 of the Apothic Ghouls Podcast. I'm your host / producer / editor, Tano. Well, we made it up to episode 3 before we got disbanded. I'm here all by myself. We're going to do a quick, short, and sweet episode today. So we survived 2 episodes, and by the third, this one, I guess the other 2 couldn't commit to the usual Sunday recording. Hello, Tano here, editing this podcast episode. Just wanted to drop by and quickly clarify that only one of them couldn't come in for the hour commitment for this show, because I know they both might listen to this and one of them might get upset. I don't want to put anybody under the bus. That's why I'm purposely not being specific. But yeah, no hard feelings. Let's just keep on trucking forward. Let's keep this show going, and let's see where this whole thing takes us, huh? Well, let's go. From one thing I noticed from spending hours on end editing these podcasts is my pattern of speech, which is very annoying because I've noticed I started to develop those filler words. You know, that. So I found this list online by Indeed.com where they basically go through the most common filler words and people's speech patterns. I like, okay, right now. See, I do, a bunch. Also, I do, if they have it here, they don't. I say, It's like a disorder that's going to be living in the back of my head throughout this episode because I'm going to try to avoid saying these filler words. Talking about a disorder, I hear Brad Pitt has face blindness, apparently. Brad Pitt believes he has undiagnosed face blindness, aka prosopagnosia, which affects 1 in 50 people. This was an old story from 2013 he revealed in an interview. It popped up in my feed for some reason. I figured I'd bring it up. I had a moment similar to, I think, what he was talking about, Brad Pitt, about having face blindness. I was at a Kmart several years ago, probably buying some white t-shirts or something for a job interview, trying to look fancy and stuff. And the cashier was like, "Hey, Tano, what's up, man?" I looked at him, I was like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And he was like, "Hey, yeah, it's been a little while since high school, huh?" I was like, "Yeah, it has been, right?" And at the end of the conversation, he eventually asks, "You don't remember me, huh?" And I just straight up was like, "Yeah, I remember the face, but I don't remember your name, bro. What's your name?" He told me his name, and I was like, "There you go. That's your name. Hey, it's nice meeting you. See you around. Maybe hang out sometime. I don't know." I left, and then I deeply regretted saying, maybe we should hang out sometime, because in high school, that guy was racist towards Hispanics, especially towards me, probably because I looked white. White dudes hated me because I look white, but I'm Hispanic. And Hispanics would hate me because I look white and I'm Hispanic. It's like, chill. Everybody needs to relax, dude. High school was, towards the end, was really kind of dumb. Just a bunch of like stupid race shit. And what's funny is a lot of the people from those years have Twitter. Some of them are on this like cancel culture shit where they sort of put people on blast and celebrities about being inappropriate and saying all this stuff. But those same people were the ones in high school that pushed for this stupid race war. It's insane. Some of them were assholes. Some of them were straight up being racist. It's insanity. But hey, I'll keep my mouth shut. I'm not going to say anything, or else they're going to shoot me in the face. Talking about shooting, they're shooting a new movie called Spy Kids. Yep, they're rebooting the movie. It'll be on Netflix. It'll star Gina Rodriguez and Zachary Levi. By the way, I thought Zachary, this guy over here, looked familiar. He's actually the main guy. He's Shazam, basically. But yeah, they'll be the parents to the new generation of Spy Kids. I have it in my notes. Let me grab them. So, this article is by AV Club. The plot is about a powerful game developer that releases a computer virus that gives him control of all technologies. Gina Rodriguez's kids need to find a way to become spy kids in order to save their parents, which I guess they're captured, and save the world. There's no release date, and it will be on Netflix. It's not a show, by the way. This article doesn't say it. It took me a little bit to find out because no one specifies if it's a show, because nowadays they turn movies to shows and vice versa. But this Spy Kids movie will be a film. We got through 2 stories. Let's jump into our first clip here, which is, I guess, kind of a story. Baseball, more like base brawl. All right, how many other articles have that headline, huh? The LA Angels were playing against Seattle Mariners, and the Angels opener, Andrew Watts, hit Jesse Winker, who was batting at the moment, with a pitch in the 2nd inning. And here's the video. Play.
Opportunity to get through the lineup a few more times, and he has pitched out of the pen in Salt Lake.
And he just hit Winker.
Where was that? Right on the ribs?
And he has pitched out of the pen.
Oh, right in the boot. Right in the boot. So they're gonna be talking, and this whole thing just falls into chaos. Hey, chill, bro. Chill, bro. Oh man, he hit me in the boot. I gotta get him back. Hey, let go of me. The team comes out from the dugouts. And they just go at it. Hey, that's what the fans like to see every now and again. You know, we don't mind seeing some hands being thrown. This happened Saturday or Sunday. I forget. Yep, they're on the ground. Oh, this guy's doing something. They're high-fiving each other. This guy's still on the ground wrestling. There's separate events going. This guy's coming up from the ground. This guy has him in the choke hold. Holy shit, it's goddamn crazy. This guy has long hair. Oh, there's 2 guys making out in the corner. Yeah, it's just chaos. It gets kind of chill. Or not really. They're still kind of just fighting with words here. All right, they're back from their makeout session. They then fall back into a chaos here. They start a brawl all over again. Here we go. Round 2 commences. Yee! Looks like Venom, a bunch of Venoms versus Spider-Man. Oh, there's a separate event over here. They're still going at it, these 2 over here. In the love corner. That's what I like to see. Love being passed around. These guys are also like dancing. These guys are wrestling on the ground. And that's about it. I think the LA Angels got warnings before the 2nd inning. Something. I don't really remember, but I thought this was fun to watch. That baseball game was really interesting, huh? Talking about games, GTA6, some new rumors. I'm not going to say news because this is rumors. So the game GTA6 will take place in South America and in North America in the city known as Carcer City. Apparently, it's they use the city in another game by Rockstar. I think Manhunt. I honestly don't know. It'll follow 2 protagonists, 1 male, 1 female, their siblings, and the story is about revenge on the cartel. The male character, the brother, will be fighting through the DOA, which is the Grand Theft Auto's universe's version of the DEA, and the female the sister will be in the actual cartel that killed their mother, working her way up the ranks to basically demolish the whole cartel from the inside out, which is pretty cool. That story sounds really interesting and almost sounds like a movie that I would watch. There's no release date except for just a general 2024 apparently. And that's about it. Also, it'll take place in Miami, Cuba, and somewhere else. I don't remember where. If that's what the story is about, I'm curious to see how Rockstar would handle being a DOA. That'd be interesting. Interact with the cops and stuff. Talking about cops, I saw this video right before recording this. A police so this police guy was on a foot chase with the suspect. Him and his partner running down a neighborhood. The policeman starts to gas out. He's running out of stamina. He slows down. His partner is still gunning it towards the suspect. And a civilian drives by in his car and asks the officer, "Hey, you need a lift?" The officer's like, "Yeah, bro, let's go." He jumps in the back seat. They're rolling down the street. They catch up to his partner who already has the suspect on the ground. He jumps out the car and helps arrest the suspect, which is pretty cool because the civilian came in, gave him a ride and stuff. And once he gets up to his partner, it turns out his partner only has one arm. What? This is like a goddamn Disneyland movie, dude. Oh, he didn't lose his arm in the chase. He already lost his arm like at some event, some origin story happened. Yeah, they gave the civilian, I think they gave him an award or something. The video did not make it clear, but they gave him thanks at a press conference thing. They were talking about it to some paparazzis, the news, the media, and I thought that was a touching story because you don't see too many videos of cops doing good. It's always about cops being assholes, and just watching that over and over again really poisons the mind. Really gives you a darker outlook on the world. And there's some police YouTubers that post body cam footage who used to do both sides. Sometimes they'll post videos about cops, being assholes, being corrupted. And they'll also post videos about cops just being friendly, chill, cool. Civilians coming in, helping them out. But a lot of them sort of stopped doing that because they noticed they get more views on cops being assholes. And what does that say to society? We just want to be mad at cops. People need to understand, yes, there are cops that are assholes. And yes, there are cops that are fucking racist. Straight up. Corruption. But just like race, there's good and there's bad people. No need to be a racist. No need to be a blind cop hater. Just don't be blind. Don't be sheep. Use common sense. Open your mind. Open your eyes. And don't lie. Suffice. Alright, that's enough of that. By the way, rhyming. You guys like that intro? It took me like 3 days to think of something funny like that. I like the ending, the liquid fire flow, misfit attire, big nose. That's a reference to me because I like misfits and I like wearing their merch. I got the big nose. Built like a Honda. That's heavy. Forehead made of steel. That's Danny. Talking shit, I gotcha. Pain, I'll make you feel. Anyways. No, it's not rap. Like, what the hell? It's barely poetry, but it's fun. I saw a video game trailer called Alters. Now, this took me on a trip. This is like beyond video games. I want to get this game just for the crazy story. It's guaranteed an interesting, crazy ride from beginning to end. So the trailer opens up with this guy waking up in this like spaceship, like kind of futuristic bedroom. He gets out his room, walks down the hallway, places his hand on a hand identifier scanner thing, opens a door into a medical bay. He sees a bunch of people crowded around a operating table. He sees that there's a body there, so he walks up and he looks at the body, and it turns out the body is him. That's him dead on the operating table. And I was like, what? And then he looks at the people crowded around the operating table, and turns out that's him too. In different clothing and different hairstyles. It looks like split personality disorder manifested in physical form. The camera pans out, zooms out of that medical bay to the outside, and it turns out they're all inside this weird like dock shipment. You know, those containers that they ship goods on ships. Ships. Inside this wheel that's spinning on a sort of planet, desolated planet, What? I want to see this game. And it's available on Steam because it says wish list. And I believe that's Steam. I didn't really look into it. There's no mention about consoles or anything. But I'm down as fuck, boy. Know what I'm saying? Hit me up because I'm down as fuck. Alright, let's get into our next clip. I thought this was pretty cool. This was posted on World Star. Man in China uses fireworks to fight off bulldozer sent to demolish his house. Back off. Get out of here. Oh shit. And the tractor just falls over and he actually defeated a tractor with fireworks. That's old school China right there. Then again, oh shit. Ayuda ese pobre caballo. By the way, like, bro, I know you love your house and it's probably sentimental and like he's probably like an old man who doesn't want to leave, wants to die with his property, but your house is halfway demolished already, dude. Wait, does that mean they already started demolishing the place with him on there? That's fucked up. Holy shit. The dude got balls of brass. Balls of steel. I guess I burnt through everything already. Wow, what was that? 20 minutes? I guess I'm just not that interesting. The only thing I could really talk about is work stuff, but who wants to hear about work stuff, you know? I'm just a normal person trying to do his thing on the internet, on the side. But I think it's okay to be normal, you know? Go out, have a family, make kids. That's normal life. But the thing is, I don't want kids, honestly. I have a friend that says kids are expensive. I have no desire to have kids. But to me, it's more than that. Honestly, let me reposition myself in this chair. Let's get into some deep shit, boy. Because I think not a lot of people talk about this, especially on YouTube, where everybody pretends to be happy. Let's go down this dark path for a little bit. Just for a little bit, you know. Let's go, just take a right, take a left. Now we're down here in the basement. One of the reasons why I'm not interested, one of the many reasons why I don't want kids is because I feel like guilty. I'm not, like, I don't want to pass my sort of like depression outlook, like my depressed outlook on life to another human being. Like I get into relationships and I can hide it, but when raising a kid, I don't think you can hide that stuff. And I don't want that affecting a child and then him growing up with that same mindset. I can't do that. Editor Tano here, inappropriately dropping in during an dark conversation about reality, but hey, I'm okay. I'm not depressed anymore. I forgot to mention that when I was trying to explain my views on having a kid. I'm good. I went over it, but I still don't want kids. Let's continue. It's like passing on bad genes. It's not right. But hey, that's me. It's one of the main reasons why I don't want kids. Another reason is because I don't think I would be a good father. I don't think I would be ready for something like that. It's too much responsibility. I have too much anxiety, especially in the world today. Just leaving them at school, like, Jesus. I was out of school before mass shootings became an actual thing. I can't imagine leaving a kid there. A kid that I brought into this world, leaving him in school, hoping none of that would happen. The worst nightmare you would ever have coming to life. Here's the thing. When I went to the 2019 E3, their last E3, I'm so happy I went. Oh, it was such a blast. Me and my girl went, and anyways, I spent a lot of my time just sitting in that area where the developers and some celebrities dropped by with Jeff Keighley. Jeff Keighley was there for a little bit. They were just talking about games and like the behind the scenes stuff. And I was sitting there my first day at E3 just listening all day. And I was like, man, if there's one motherfucker that comes in here and he looks suspicious and he pulls out something, I'm going to do my best to get on top of him. I might die. He might just turn around and shoot me 3-4 times, maybe just once, and I'm down, and that's it. That's it for me. But at least I'll try. It's just I know it's dumb. I know it's really dumb to die for a stranger, but that's just how I was. That's just how I am. Like once in high school, these two big kids were picking on this tiny Asian kid. His glasses, he's on the ground, basically Velma. Oh, I can't see without my glasses. Help me. Whatever will I do? He was looking for his glasses on the ground, and it was during passing period. Or no, everybody was already in class, and I was ditching class, doing hooligan shit. I was walking back to class. I was late, and I see this happening. I just walked over, grabbed the kid's glasses, gave it to him, and then he just walked away. Didn't say thank you, but I was like, whatever. And then those two kids started bullying me for like a week. And I couldn't do anything because it's high school. I had no confidence, but... these kids were big basketball players. And yeah, they were assholes, but... Also, being too nice is not a good thing, because one time... Also in high school, during PE, that particular PE class, none of my friends were in, and I was like, what the fuck? What am I gonna do? Just walk around like an idiot? I noticed this other kid that was quiet and sort of solo, and I walked by, I sat down, not too close to him, but just next to him, like an appropriate distance between us. I sat down and I tried talking to him. Hey, what's up, bro? This PE class sucks, huh? He just looked at me and just straight up called me the F word. The F slang for homosexuals. And he got up and walked away, and I was like, what? Asshole, I was trying to be nice. I see you over there, you have no friends. I also have no friends here, let's be friends, dude. I guess some people just are angry at the world. Maybe he was bullied as a kid. Maybe he comes from a broken family. I don't know, dude. I don't know the kid. Well, my first day in high school, I was lost. I was trying to find, because the high school, oh, there I go again saying, from going from middle school to high school in the U.S. is such a big change, because middle school is such a small school where I'm from. And when you move up to middle school, it's basically kind of like a college. It was so big, and it was hard to find classes, especially for a first timer. I went up to a teacher that was standing next to his door in the hallway, and I was like, hey, mister, I was like, hello, do you know where room number 309 is at? He looked at my paper, and he looked at me. He just calls me the F word, the F slang for homosexuals. And he walks in the class. I was like, what? He must have been he must have been a student that was just tall and had a mustache. I was like, what? I had another story I was going to tell right after that. I forgot it. What was it? Anyways, let's lighten the mood with some... Oh, I remember. I always, in high school, I remember seeing this black girl, always alone, sort of avoided eating in the lunch area. Me and my friends always hung out in the back of the school where the football field is at, and we just sort of liked hanging out there because no one was there. We're just being hooligans, being like a bunch of idiots. We were basically misfits. We weren't smart enough to be nerds. We couldn't join that crew. We weren't Asians, so we couldn't join the Asian crew. We weren't cool enough to be cool. We weren't potheads. We weren't wannabe gangsters. So we sort of just formed our own misfit of kids. We had a bunch of races, just mixed, black, white, Hispanic, Asians, some Indians. We were just a bunch of misfits that didn't really particularly fit in any genre of kids, any sort of clique. We were our own thing. We just hung out in the back, passing the time. But I saw this tall black girl that was always by herself. She never ate in the lunchroom. She never really had a spot to be at. She was sort of just at random places during lunch every day. One time I remember seeing her where the classrooms were at, all by herself, eating a Hot Pocket, just sort of staring at her feet, eating. And I was like, oh man, I'm going to talk to her tomorrow. And I never did. I completely forgot until years later. I forgot about wanting to talk to her because I felt bad. Until years later in adult school. By the way, I didn't graduate high school because I was too busy doing hooligan stuff, not going to school, and just hanging out with the wrong crowd, I guess, or I don't know. Maybe I'm the wrong crowd. I don't know. Maybe I'm the bad influence. But in adult school, I ran into her and I immediately recognized her. I didn't say anything, but I was like, "Hey, she's here too. Cool." A couple weeks later, we went our separate classrooms, and 2-3 months later, I was driving to adult school, and I see her walking with a tall white guy. Turns out they're dating, and she's happy. And then when I saw her walking with the guy, it made me happy. Because I remember seeing her in high school alone. You can tell just from the expression of her face and her eyes that she's lonely, depressed, quiet, shy. And when I saw her walking with this guy from school, she was happy, laughing, smiling, and it made me happy. I don't know. Call me a little bitch. I don't care. That made me happy. Honestly, it really did. I was like, look at that. That right there is what life is about. That instant right there. Right there. Manifested in physical form. Her walking right there. That is the moment life leads up to. And if you just stick around long enough, you'll eventually get over that hump. And you'll see the brighter side of life. I swear you will. Because I've been in that dark hole too. And not a lot of people manage to get out of that dark hole. So, yeah, there's always hope on the other side. Sometimes you just have to stick it out, honestly. Yeah, it's just like a bull. Put your head down and just go through life, and eventually you hit the finish line and you will see everything is better. Really. There's also people you can talk to, and everybody knows there's a phone number, a suicide hotline. Not to say that you're suicidal, but if you just want to talk to somebody, there it is. There's a hotline. There's also international stuff. Yeah, Google it, you'll find it. All right, let's lighten up the mood, with some boozy hooligan activities. Oh, Boosie. His name is Boosie. This is the guy that was like, hey, flash that pussy for $1,000 on Instagram, and he got his page taken down. Ooh, that's so funny. So this is Boosie on a boat having fun, doing his thing. Then he falls out, and then he falls off the boat. This is probably scripted, but hey, it's a fun segment to, like a palate cleanser from all that serious talk. By the way, this chick right here in the green, ooh, fire. That's all I'm gonna say, fire. Go Boosie, go Boosie. Whoa, watch out. You're backing up too much. And he falls in the water. I thought it was kind of funny. It's stupid. It's really dumb. That was on World Star Hip Hop. I forgot about that website, and I found a bunch of fun little videos. All right, this is the last clip.
Señor, ayuda a ese pobre caballito que no sabe lo que va a pasar. Mira, le va a dar. ¡Ay, mi madre!
He said, God, please help his horse, for he does not know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Poor horse. Man, fuck that shit. Oh, my God. Poor horse. Stop. Get her off his back. The horse is strong, though. Look, he's not buckling at all. Oh, he is kind of. Look at him.
Ay, señor.
I don't remember if something happened, so.
Ay, señor, sálvame. Señor, sálvame.
The law of the universe dictates something will happen. Oh, hell no. All right, well. Oh, that's a clip for when we're actually all together. I'm going to be honest, guys. Clips are really hard to find. Especially when I edit all day long, and by Wednesday, I work. So what we do is record on Sunday. I'll edit everything on Monday, dedicate the whole day Monday to editing. And then after that, I'll go sleep, wake up, review what I have, make sure I think is funny to have a fresh take. Because when you're editing a video, you watch the same things over and over again, and you start to lose what's actually funny or what's interesting, and it just sort of blends together. So it's always good to walk away and then come back to have a fresh take. It's I don't know, maybe common sense. I have no idea, but it's what I do with almost anything, especially studying. It's always better to sleep on things. So on Sunday I edit, or no, Sunday we record. Monday I edit. Tuesday I come in, do any fine touches, fine editing, quick little things here and there. Kick off the rendering, which is usually like 3 to 6 hours. Our last video, which was an hour and 20 some minutes, I think, maybe shorter than that. It was more than an hour. That bitch took 6 hours to render, boy. I'm rendering the videos at 1440p at 60 frames per second because I want to have that high quality codec. I think it's VP09 on YouTube or something. That way it makes all the text on screen very crisp and clear. It won't downgrade the quality too much. But that's usually what we do. And I guess this week the dudes could not commit at least an hour on a Sunday to come in and record. Which is why today is Tuesday and I'm recording this because I'm trying to get this thing out by tomorrow. I saw this. I read this right before recording and it really bothered me. At least 40 migrants found dead inside tractor trailer in Texas, in San Antonio, Texas. They were just found dead. I think there was like 6 or 8 of them in the cab, and they took them to the hospital to get evaluated. The Archbishop Gustavo Garcia Siller was on Twitter, and he wrote, "There are about 46 migrants dead in San Antonio. Lord have mercy on them. They hoped for a better life. Lord, after Uvalde and now this. Help us." Yeah, I don't know. Me coming from a Hispanic family, I could see. Let's talk about the immigration thing, right? I don't claim any political views, but here's my personal experience. Hey, it's Fat Albert. What's up, guys? It's Tano back in this bitch editing this podcast. What's good? I just wanted to drop by and say, hey, maybe this is not a good idea to talk about something like this early in the podcast's like origin. We could revisit this way down the road at another date. So let's just keep on trucking. Some of them are probably not racist, just like, you can't really generalize a group of people, but the majority of them are dogs, tails tucked between their legs, pussies that hide behind things to express their racism secretly. Y'all are fucking pussies. And that's worse than racist. Pussy racists are worse than racists because pussy racists hide in the weeds. They hide in the tall grass like snakes. Like goddamn Orochimaru. Hey, I don't know what I'm talking about, man. But who cares about me? I'm just a jester. I'm just a clown on the internet talking about nothing. Let's talk about religion. Hey, why not? It's my episode today. Let's just go down these risque roads that nobody wants to talk about. My outlook on religion is fuck it. Who cares, dude? If you believe in Buddha, if you believe in Allah, if you believe in God, if Jesus Christ, you're Christian, Catholic, congratulations. My personal point of view is, as a human being, bro, reality is so crazy as it is. How can we know if there is or isn't a God in the clouds? How can we not know there's, you know what I mean? We're just humans trying to make things make sense until it doesn't. So my honest outlook on religion is kind of agnostic, atheist, I guess. Not more agnostic. I'm not really sure if there's a God, because he sure as hell ain't talking to me. But I also don't rule out that there may be an outside force affecting our decision making, affecting our day-to-day lives, influencing us. And I'm not talking about social media, because that 100% is influencing everybody. The most powerful people nowadays are people who run social media, who are in control of what we see. Anyways, this is not a, what is it, red pill, black pill? I don't know what people are saying now. They got to throw labels on everything, right? This is not that. I'm just talking shit. But hey, thanks, ghouls and ghosts. If you enjoyed this podcast, if you're enjoying the episode, please drop a like, comment your favorite moment. If you have a suggestion on how to improve, if you have a suggestion for a segment, because I'm always thinking up of new segments, and right now I'm running dry. Actually, no, I lied. I'm not running dry. I got 4 or 5 at the ready to be edited and put together. I have 2 that's ready to go that was meant for this episode, but it'll go live next episode if these dudes decide to show up. And yeah, if you just want to talk and shoot this shit in the comment sections, baby boy and girl, let's go. I'll be in the comment. I'm always in the comment section. I'm the one that runs the YouTube, social media, everything. So hit me up. Let's go. Let's get at it. Let's rock and roll. Ghouls and ghosts. Thank you for watching. It's Tano. Over and out. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, I always like to end on this note. Have a great rest of your week. Please stay safe. Bye.